Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking today about the Filmic Pro app and their special Log V3 code for the iPhone 12 Pro Max specifically that shoots 10-bit footage. Now, I'm a professional photographer, videographer. I have, I don't know, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 worth of cameras, and I only have one camera that shoots 10-bit log, and that is my lowly iPhone 12 Pro Max. Before we jump into the app and I show you how to actually access log, you do need to have it unlocked first. So to do that, you actually need to buy the Filmic Pro app and also pay for the cinematographer's pack. So if you buy the cinematographer's pack, you will be able to see these settings, but let's dive into the app and take a look at it so I can actually show you guys how to access 10-bit logs, because it is hidden just a little bit in the app. So let's check this out. All right guys, so we're gonna open up the Filmic Pro app. Once inside, I like to turn it sideways so we can go into the landscape orientation. First of all, you can see what my base settings are, 24 frames per second, 4K. I usually keep it on the normal lens. You can see I'm already in the log profile. My footage is flat and kind of gray looking. That's okay. We're gonna restore a lot of that in post. To actually get to this, you're gonna open up your settings, go to resolution, and then you're gonna see that you have a number of things that you can toggle here. To actually see 10-bit log, you have to be in the Filmic Extreme setting. So normally it's at 8-bit. That's what most cameras shoot. That's what my A7R III, my A7C shoot. But 10-bit, you have to be in the Filmic Extreme codec. So once you're there, you're gonna be shooting in 10-bit log. So that is really, really, really cool. So now that you know how to shoot Filmic's log profile, the next thing we need to do is actually look at the footage and see if it's any good. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the Devil's Bathtub in Virginia. You can check out that video, it's on my channel. And I shot that video completely in Filmic Log V3. I was a little taken aback once I got the footage all home. Everything looked like it was slightly overexposed. I was able to use all of the footage, but it was a challenge that I had to try to compensate for. In terms of what Filmic's Log V3 profile actually offers though, Filmic advertises 2.5 stops of additional dynamic range. So you're getting more data. Photographers who are watching this channel know that we love to shoot in RAW. That allows us to capture more data, a broader swath of data. It flattens the image. It allows us to have more latitude when we're editing in post. Log profile for filmmakers is essentially the same thing. Most of the time, if you're editing your footage, you're really deep in the weeds, it's gonna be worth it to you to shoot your footage in log and then have a little more latitude once you get back to try to edit and color grade in post. So that's just something to keep in mind. Let's talk about whether it's a noticeable leap in quality. I think so. 10-bit has to do with the colors. Your camera is actually recording more variations of colors. The gradations between colors are gonna be much nicer. You're not gonna end up with a lot of smearing, blotching artifacts. So I think that in the footage you can tell. So right now I'm gonna show you a few of my clips from last week's video and you guys can tell me what you think. All right guys, now that you've seen some samples, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Obviously color grading is subjective, so don't be too hard on it if you just think my color grading is ugly. But yeah, I got a couple different samples there for you guys to look at. I think that, you know, the iPhone's footage straight out of camera looks really nice, but I think there is an advantage to be had with the log profile. So guys, so what does that mean for those of us out there with iPhone 12 Pro Max is the ability to shoot 10-bit log? I think it's just another tool we have in our toolbox. I think that it's also an indictment against camera companies. Smartphones are continuing to advance at a rate. Smartphones are continuing to advance at a rate that seems to be outpacing what camera manufacturers are doing. I've got this brand new Sony A7C that only shoots 8-bit. So it's not the end of the world, but I do think the writing is on the wall. The longer that we're in the industry, we're gonna see smartphones continue to become more feature-packed, continue to deliver better quality. The 12 Pro Max has the larger image sensors after all. So I think that once you couple the ability to shoot these higher quality video files, larger image sensors that they're putting in phones, I think you're gonna end up with really, really serious video capabilities on phones going into the future. But let me know what you guys think about shooting in Filmic Pro's app and using their log profile. If you've had any experience with it, just leave me a comment. But thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, if you don't mind to subscribe to my channel, really helps me out a lot, helps me keep making great content like this for you guys. But stay tuned to the channel, plenty more stuff like this on the way, but we'll see you guys next time.